Attention passionate Dallas Cowboys fans. Latest news: something big is happening in the NFC East, and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another championship run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before we dive in, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and fellow Dallas Cowboys fans. Let's get to the news. All right, folks, we know that the Dallas Cowboys have been one of the most talked about teams heading into the 2025 NFL season. The expectations are sky high, and why wouldn't they be? The Cowboys have built a roster that, on paper, looks like a championship contender. But as always, the NFL is unpredictable, and no team is immune to setbacks, injuries, or surprises. Today, we're going to discuss some recent developments that could significantly influence Dallas' journey this year, especially as they aim to reclaim their spot at the top of the NFC. There's a lot to unpack, so let us start with the big picture and then dive into the specifics. The NFC East, as many of you know, has become a real battleground lately. Last season, we saw two teams from this division make it all the way to the NFC Championship game, an incredible feat that highlights just how tough this division has become. The Eagles, of course, were dominant in the regular season and pushed the 49ers to the limit in the NFC title game, while the Giants displayed remarkable resilience and had a surprising playoff run. But the Cowboys, with their talented roster, are not just sitting back and watching. They are determined to make their mark, and this offseason was crucial for them to address some of their needs. One of the most promising aspects for Dallas fans is the development of their young defenders. Players like DeMarvion Overshown and Sam Williams have been gaining attention during OTA practices at the Star. These guys have shown flashes of brilliance in the past, and now they're pushing hard to secure a bigger role this season. Overshown, in particular, has been working tirelessly on his coverage skills and instincts, trying to elevate his game to become a true playmaker in the Cowboys' defense. Sam Williams, known for his pass-rushing ability, is looking sharper than ever, aiming to add more consistency to his game. These young talents are vital for Dallas' long-term success, especially considering the tough competition in the division and across the NFC. But as with any team, the offseason brings some hurdles, and the Cowboys faced a notable setback recently. During practice, the team's coverage and coaching staff learned that Malik Hooker, their starting safety, had to leave early due to back spasms. Now, let me tell you, this isn't just a minor issue. Malik Hooker has been a key piece of Dallas' defense since he joined the team in 2021. His ability to provide stability in the secondary, combined with his playmaking skills, has made him one of the most underrated safeties in the league. The very fact that he's been ranked among the top safeties in the NFL by PFF's Zoltan Bude speaks volumes about his impact. Hooker's journey to this point is quite compelling. Drafted 15th overall out of Ohio State in 2017 by the Indianapolis Colts, he was seen as a highly talented prospect with a bright future ahead. Unfortunately, injuries have hampered his career. The torn Achilles suffered in 2020 was a huge setback, but Malik showed resilience by bouncing back and continuing to produce at a high level. Since arriving in Dallas, he has been a steady presence, often flying under the radar, but consistently making big plays when the team needs him most. His versatility allows him to be a force both in coverage and in run support, and his leadership qualities have been invaluable for the young secondary. Now, the good news is that reports indicate Hooker's injury is only a minor back spasm, and he is expected to be ready for the upcoming OTAs, including Thursday's sessions. Still, it's a reminder of how fragile a team's fortunes can be in the NFL. Even a minor injury during the offseason can lead to questions about depth and backup plans. The Cowboys are fortunate to have solid options on their roster, but losing a player of Hooker's caliber temporarily can affect their defensive schemes and overall chemistry. Let us take a moment to appreciate just how significant Malik Hooker is for Dallas. The safety position might not always be in the spotlight, but in today's NFL, it's arguably one of the most critical spots on the field. The safety is often the last line of defense, the glue that holds the secondary together. Hooker's range, instincts, and knack for making game-changing plays have been instrumental in the Cowboys' defensive success over the past couple of seasons. His ability to read plays, jump routes, and be a ball hawk has often turned the tide in close games, and his leadership helps elevate the entire secondary unit. Furthermore, let us not forget about the overall defensive strategy of the Cowboys. Under the guidance of their defensive coordinator, Dan Quinn, the team has been aggressive, creative, and resilient. The addition of promising young defenders like Overshown and Williams, combined with veteran stability provided by players like Hooker, creates a perfect mix of youth and experience. This mix is vital because it allows the Cowboys to adapt to different offensive schemes and quarterback styles, especially in a division where high-powered offenses are the norm. Now, talking about the offensive side of the ball, the Cowboys are also looking to build on their strengths. Their wide receivers, particularly CeeDee Lamb, continue to develop into elite options, and the addition of new pieces like George Pickens wearing his new No. 3 jersey has generated a lot of buzz. Pickens, who previously made waves with his big plays in Pittsburgh, is expected to become a primary target in Dallas' passing game. His ability to stretch defenses and make contested catches could be a game-changer, especially if the Cowboys' quarterback, Dak Prescott, finds his rhythm early in the season. And speaking of Prescott, this year's campaign is shaping up to be one of the most pivotal in his career. After leading Dallas to the playoffs last year and putting up solid numbers, the expectation is that he will continue to improve and lead the team deep into January. The key for Prescott, as always, will be consistency and avoiding costly turnovers. With a strong offensive line protecting him and a group of talented receivers at his disposal, he has all the tools to have a career year. But back to the defense, which is arguably the backbone of any championship-winning team. The Cowboys have invested heavily in their front seven, especially with a pass rush that is capable of relentless pressure. Micah Parsons remains one of the most feared edge rushers in the league, and his explosiveness off the snap can disrupt any offensive game plan. His ability to diminish the effectiveness of opposing quarterbacks is unmatched, and his leadership on the field is evident every Sunday. Yet, as much as individual talent matters, team chemistry and health are equally vital. The injury to Malik Hooker, while seemingly minor now, serves as a reminder that injuries are part of the game. The Cowboys' medical and training staff have been working diligently to ensure their players are prepared physically and mentally. The depth of their roster, with players ready to step in, will be tested early in the season. If they can navigate these minor setbacks, there's no reason why Dallas can be one of the top contenders in the NFC once again. So, what are the realistic expectations for the Cowboys this season? Well, with a roster loaded with talent, a coaching staff that has proven its ability to adapt and innovate, and a division that has become more competitive than ever, Dallas' path to another Super Bowl run is definitely within reach. But it is going to require consistency, health, and a bit of that Dallas Cowboys magic: big plays, clutch moments, and resilient defense. The NFC East will be a grind, no doubt, with teams like Philadelphia, New York, and Washington all gunning for supremacy. But if the Cowboys stay healthy and keep improving, they have the talent and the mindset to come out on top. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What is your take on Malik Hooker's injury? Do you believe this will impact their defensive schemes or overall team chemistry? Are you optimistic about the upcoming season, especially with the additions like Pickens and the promising young defenders? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinions really matter to us and to the Cowboys community. We love engaging with passionate fans like you, and your insights help keep the energy alive. Remember, the NFL season is a marathon, not a sprint, and every piece of news, every injury update, every great play can shift the narrative. As we wrap up, I want to remind you to stay tuned because I'll be back very soon with more updates, analysis, and inside stories about the Dallas Cowboys. We're in the thick of the offseason, but trust me, things are heating up fast. From training camp battles to potential roster moves, every day brings new excitement. So make sure you're resubscribed, give this video a thumbs up to help the YouTube algorithm, and share it with your fellow Cowboys fans. The more we grow, the more we can do more content, more discussions, and more coverage of everything that makes the Cowboys special. Thanks for being part of this journey with us, and remember, the Dallas Cowboys are more than just a team, they're a family, and we all in this together. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What is your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Dallas Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news.